Verse 8 of the Metzgerhund retreat series, entitled Metzgerhundometry, could be considered a case study of the members of the band. You know, what makes them tick and do what they're doing? Why do they have such a fiercely loyal fan base? Why does everything they seem to touch turn to chaos? You know, that sort of thing. But the problem was, who's going to do the study? Not me. I already know the characters. I invented them. So it had to be somebody else. So I ended up recruiting another teenager about their age. And I'm going to refer to this person as my teacher's assistant. And what a perfect opportunity for my assistant to study the band. Except this may have been the wrong point in time for my assistant to study these guys. At the end of verse 7, stress fractures, we found out that the guys are in the boss's doghouse. Actually, it's more like house arrest. They're not even allowed to leave the park without permission. The guys realize they have to be on their best behavior or out the door they go. And if you've been following the entire series, you already know that is the last thing they want. To combat these feelings of frustration and desperation hovering around them, Billy comes up with the idea of hosting entertainment for themselves. He creates the Imperial Challenge. Everyone in the band comes up with their special event that technically they should win easily, and they compete against each other for points. Oh, and there's also a $50 buy-in. That's kind of a weird move, considering these guys are one flub up away from losing their only source of income. Oh yeah, my teacher's assistant has also been invited to participate in select events in this challenge. I guess I should also mention that not all of the events are going to take place at Century Ridge. Do these guys even know what house arrest means? Even if this very odd version of self-help does the job and gets the guys back into good spirits, they still need to find a way to get back on the boss's good side, or none of this is going to matter. Now, as it just so happens, my teacher's assistant came up with the perfect way for them to achieve just that. I'll let the story tell you to what degree that succeeded. Overall, my teacher's assistant learned that a day in the life of Metzgerhund can be physically exhausting and mentally taxing. My assistant also got to witness how the guys in Metzgerhund can go from carefree and reckless 1 minute, then methodical and driven the next. And in a note that my teacher's assistant wrote to me, essentially, whatever it takes to complete the task of creating something that is radically different from the same old that their fellow teens expect, all while remaining enthused and sane at the same time. And those of you who used to be teenagers should know exactly what my teacher's assistant is talking about. The link to the digital version of Metzgerhund is in the description below. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and class dismissed.